Hi there! You may be thinking this is definitely not my typical Bethy VA intro, but at the end of the day, we gotta switch things up, don't we? This video most definitely was very fun to record. I love flirty characters, and I know you do too. And with that, I know I'll see you at the end, right? Okay, I'll see you later. Enjoy the video. Hey there. Shh. Remember, we're still in a library. Indoor voices only. Well, anyways, there was something that I wanted to tell you. Yes, you. There's something that I've noticed about you that I just particularly could not ignore. Something that was on my mind, I would say. Don't you worry. It's nothing bad. Or so, in my eyes, it's nothing bad. But let's just say I find you incredibly attractive. And there's many reasons why. You might have a lot of questions right now. Why is the librarian speaking to me like this? Out of nowhere, too. Well, it started a while ago. I started to notice what you would rent out from the library, and everything you would read about was something that I was also interested in. And seeing that someone had a carbon copy of the exact things that I liked intrigued me. To know that someone with the exact same interest exists. I know, crazy. And something else that kind of drove me here was definitely your looks. If it wasn't obvious enough, I find you really attractive. In more ways than one. So, if you don't mind, I would love to take you out somewhere. Somewhere nice and maybe a little better than a library. As much as I love it here, it's not really romantic. So, what do you say? I know this is all so sudden, but let me know your answer if you want. Would you like my number? Aw, how adorable of you. Here you go. So, take your time in deciding, but again, I would love to take you somewhere else. If you know what I mean. All right, see you around. Happy studying. Wow, look who decided to show up. How adorable of you. Oh yes, I read your message. Every single word of it. Even examined it to make sure that your mind was truly set. And it seems, well, from the fact that you're standing in front of me right now all flustered, it seems it's a yes. Well, like I said before in the library, I would love to treat you to something a little more romantic. So, what do you say? How about we go somewhere a little more private, together? Your face is getting all red for what? Oh, you perv, I'm not talking about that. Even though I'm very blunt and straightforward, that doesn't mean I want to go straight to the point. Well, not all the time, but you know what I mean. Basically, what I meant is I want to go somewhere more private and quiet. Kind of like a library, but not a library. Let's just say I don't really do very well in crowded places. So like restaurants, amusement parks, movie theaters, when it's busy, all that stuff that people usually do on a date, so I would rather do something a little more one-on-one in a quiet environment. That's what I meant. Sorry, should have specified. I hope I didn't get your hopes up. Well, let's just say, if things go well, then you will see that soon enough. So what do you say? Want to have some private and quiet alone time together? You seem so shocked still. Yes, I know. I'm very, very outspoken. But even people like me need their quiet time. And some of us just need a minute alone, or would rather be alone. Well, not alone in a sense of relationship status, but just not in loud areas. Plus, I would rather give you my full attention. Because I'm just going to be honest, I get distracted by a lot of things. If there's someone talking too loudly, if someone's wearing a certain outfit that I really like, if there's something that passes by, then, I won't be able to focus on the primal thing, which in this case is you. So I would rather give you my undivided attention. Here, I'll even shut off my phone. There we go. Oh, don't worry. I'll turn it back on if I need to contact you or something. If we're separated. Which will most likely never happen, because I can never leave a cutie like you alone. Look at that little face. If you haven't noticed, something that I love to do is tease little cuties like you. But you? My goodness, another level of cuteness. However, there are consequences for being this adorable. And that's another level of teasing. Oh, you. Let's not delay this any further. I'd rather do this somewhere a little more quiet and most definitely very private. Why not come to my place? I'm the only one that lives there, so most definitely very quiet and, well, very private. My two favorite words. But recently I added another to that list, and that's you. Alright, come on. My house is actually really close. Well, of course, that's why I picked this place. Oh, are you getting flustered? Why is that? Is the idea of going to a girl's house a little too much for you? Well, get your mind out of the gutters. We're going to be reading a book once we get there. A book that I think the both of us would really like. Plus, it's a romance story. Who doesn't like reading a romance story with someone that they're really interested in? Come on, that sounds romantic, right? Am I doing this wrong? I feel like I'm doing everything else right, but this, well, let's just say I haven't really experienced this myself. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, but she's so flirty and she's so straightforward. How could she not know or do any of this? Well, it's because I've learned everything that I know through, well, the books in the library. I learned my bluntness, my flirtiness, my straightforwardness, all from the stories I've read. Let me explain. I've always read that the male characters in the story are always so blunt and straightforward and flirty, and that on its own is enough to encapsulate their love interest into their arms and into their bed. So I thought maybe if I use this persona for myself, I'll be able to get someone that I truly love or am interested in. So, yeah, that's where I get my personality from, really. I've learned from the masters of the craft. those who've seen it all. And you might be thinking, she believes she's the main character of some weirdly written fan fiction. While I would understand why you would say that about me, but I can assure you, this is no fan fiction. This is real. Everything that I feel, even though it was learned from fiction, it is most definitely classified as real. And no, I'm not making a bunch of librarian puns. It's true. Everything that I feel for you is real. And I want to show you that by showing you things that I truly love and care for. Like that romance novel I told you about. I heard it was the story of a lifetime, and apparently it won an award, and that's very rare for romance novels. Sorry, I nerded out a bit. But as I was saying, if you would like, I would love to show you. And spend a little more time with you, if that's all right. Because, in all honesty, I am very socially awkward. I don't know how to talk to people. But I managed to muster up the courage to talk to you. But to be honest, it was worth it, getting over my fear to talk to someone as adorable as you. I would say the payoff was most definitely very worth it. Now, with everything out of the way, would you like to go somewhere a little more private and quiet?